The first strategy I chose to use was to create a classroom routine. I chose to do this because I've seen it work really well firsthand in a self-contained special ed classroom in a middle school. Each student had their own schedule that was either printed out and stapled to a wall or on a whiteboard. Each day was different, but every day of the week was the same. So every Monday would be reading and writing, Tuesday would be PE and art. Each day was different, but every day was the same. This helped all of the students know what was coming, and if there was any changes in their schedule, like a holiday, a field trip, an assembly, we could pre-teach those and add them into the schedule weeks beforehand to get them ready for those changes in the schedule, so they would be more likely to attend the field trip, go to the assembly, be okay on those breaks from school as well. The second strategy I chose was to give fewer choices. I've also seen this firsthand as well. If you're giving a child 2 choices, you're still choosing each choice that you think is okay. So if you tell Jack to play on the computer or read a book at free time, say, okay, you can do 2 things. You can either play on the computer or you can read a book. Pick one. You're still giving them 2 things that are approved by you, but they're still making their own choice. I've seen this alleviate a classroom struggle before, like a student wanting to control their own path and their own activities and time in school. This gave them a way to do that without interrupting or disrupting the class. 3 is to avoid overstimulation. I've seen a little bit of this firsthand, but it didn't last very long with our kids. We tried to have them attend regular classes in general classrooms with regular students. They became really overwhelmed very quickly. It was very loud, so they didn't last in there very long. The one class that we were able to get them to really enjoy and participate in was PE, because it's supposed to be loud, it's supposed to be chaotic, but when they're trying to learn, it needs to be quiet. It needs to be 1-on-1 or 2-on-1, very bland, nothing to touch, pull, stand on, get on, anything like that. So those would be my 3 strategies for the classroom.